Hi, tonight we're going to talk about living in grace, amazing grace. Grace is amazing because it is always available and gives us inner peace and the ability to extend it externally in a calm manner when opportunities arise. It is something we all need, but everyone is not skilled at showing grace to others who need it. People can be rude to us, and we can show them grace if we are calm and collected. Their bad attitude will not affect us if we are in grace and know they are dealing with a bad situation or some other difficulty in life. Grace is a gift of life, not blind to pain or suffering, but about forgiveness at the right time. It is an undeserved kindness, a power to forgive someone or ourselves and set that prisoner free for a fresh start and a new beginning. Grace is not a place, can't be owned, obtained, or ingested, but it is an experience, a state of being in love with gratitude and able to respond with grace and courtesy. Abraham Hicks says, when you feel gratitude, you're the closest to the natural state you were born to live in. Thich Nhat Hanh said, people say walking on water is a miracle, but to me, walking peacefully on earth is a real miracle. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, beauty without grace is the hook without the bait. Grace is always present, but comes into being when we meet our life with an open mind and heart. Nobody can bring and emerge grace for us. We have to do that by ourselves, by awakening beyond the mind. Our consciousness without mind knows how to live in grace in a backwards, upside down, materialistic world. It starts with life being a circle with points where we live and accept energy. Then we are thankful for the people and things in our life. It is far beyond not being satisfied with what we don't have, but being grateful for what we have that attracts and presents us with grace. We no longer allow worries, desires, and other negative things to spoil the good things, so we live in grace. Being in grace, a person lights up the room when they enter and inspires others just being themselves. Grace is not concerned with ambition, objectives, or achievements, just loving energy that acts out of compassion, kindness, and how we accept gaining and losing energy. In our life's journey, we climb mountains and then come down. So grace is concerned with how we act in the sunshine and how we act at night in the darkness. Maya Angelou says, life is a gift, and I try to respond with grace and courtesy. St. Augustine of Hippo said, the law detects, grace alone conquers sin. He also said, for grace is given not because we have done good works, but in order that we may be able to do them. Grace and courtesy are often intertwined, without separation, where grace is a part of our inward essence and courtesy is outward how we deal with others. Courtesy is informed by our grace that shows us how to exist in the physical world by showing kindness to others or just being a good human being. As a result, we interact with others with grace and courtesy and draw strength to face challenges. Different people open opportunities to experience different perspectives with genuine dialogue, created by expressing our truth without expecting others to follow in the same way. The sense of grace inside gives us a limitless, unbound presence that has no end. Amazing grace allows everything to be as it is, sharing perspectives that are different ways of living in the world. We don't have to explain to get richer interactions. We just have to be open to communication and harmony. Mahatma Gandhi said, "Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony." Marcus Aurelius said, "He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe." Maya Angelou says, "Life is a gift. I try to respond with grace and courtesy." When we relax and rest, we can experience grace in our spirituality and its integral part in our lives with everything we do. Grace gives us warm-hearted, compassionate feelings because it is an energy field that nourishes us. It works through us, making us feel delight, and flows through us to assist others to be still. When we are in grace, we don't have to say anything. Just relax in the feeling that all is good the way it is. Success is being in the present moment, allowing the universe to be free, which is the way to let go and free ourselves. When we allow grace to bring us into alignment with who we are, then we are in a good place to help others, just being who they are. When we are in the phase of our journey, we use our good and bad experiences in life to help others, which is healing. Underneath the physical, we have our spiritual being, which is fluid, flowing, and in an amazing grace that enables us to live in bliss. Thich Nhat Hanh said, "If you love someone, the greatest gift you can give them is your presence." Shanti Deva says, "You are not here to change the world. The world is here to change you." We have so many opportunities to make a difference with meaningful connections in the material realm, and they help us mature on our spiritual journey and our development if we are open and welcoming to new opportunities from everyone. Human virtue is not derived from religion because it has always been inside us. We just have to activate it. Grace unlocks the virtue inside so we know how to behave properly and cultivate courtesy. Yes, we have to keep our body healthy, so it is there for us and we can use it properly, but our life is not to serve the body and its needs. That means the body is using us similar to what animals do. Grace helps us to transcend the limitations of our body, our animal instincts, and materialism by making us conscious of our spirituality. This gives us the ability to observe life and function beyond our survival obligations, using our body as an instrument to do great things. Caroline Myss says, "Grace is a power that comes in and transforms a moment into something better." Ernest Hemingway said, "Courage is grace under pressure." Aristotle said, "The ideal man bears the accidents of life with dignity and grace, making the best of circumstances." Grace gives us the power to turn negative energy into positive energy because it experiences disruptions not as upheavals, but removing obstructions from our path. Distress and regrets lead to anger and negative thinking, but grace opens our mind to loving care in ourselves and others. It helps us unlearn bad, painful experiences and involvements, showing us that we are not the perpetrator of our actions, but the observer, so we can be at peace. We unlearn being in our dark, conditioned mind to comprehend that we are the light that we are seeking. We are like the lotus that moves upwards from the darkness and difficulty of living in mud, to realize that we are the source of our light. We awaken to consciousness beyond our mind so we can experience who we are from a place where our mind, the helper, was the master, and the Master, our spirit, was not present. Amazing grace shows us a feeling without becoming the emotion, so we observe it, let it be, and set it free. The first step is to become aware of the good within ourselves, to use as a foundation to expand upon, so we give ourselves and others time, space, and freedom. Living above the mud, time, and space, we flourish with intuition to feel happy the way we are in life, that in the life that we are living. Max Lucado said, "When grace moves in, guilt moves out." Ricky May said, "Grace will follow us even when we are going the wrong way." Charles Swindoll said, "Grace releases and affirms. It doesn't smother. Grace values the dignity of individuals. It doesn't destroy. Grace supports and encourages. It isn't jealous or suspicious." Thank you. May our lives flourish with unconditional love. Thanks.